Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm super excited because I want to go ahead and talk Real Housewives of Atlanta season Sweet 16. All right, you guys. So first things first, Phaedra Parks. She is still at war with the ladies of Married to Medicine. Let's get into it.
You did just see Married to Medicine. Yeah. You said you didn't like those type of
I sure did.
So what type of things here in Atlanta?
These are fat housewives are the type of women that are confident. They're not haters. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stays in their own lane. They not jealous. They not mad that somebody working and getting a bag. So, and they like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be miserable, especially not miserable and in medicine. Yeah.
Okay, she said they are not married to medicine. They are married to misery or miserable and in medicine. All right, the shade assassin. Well, Dr. Heavenly Kimes did not take kindly to that. Well, she kind of did, and then she went off on the deep end and basically said she would rather be, settled at her age than single and 50, essentially.
Somebody said that Phaedra said that y'all is miserable. Y'all be want me to go viral and say something back, but you know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing back. We miserable. Y'all. I'm not gonna say anything about Phaedra. She's a beautiful Black queen, and she's very educated, and she's beautiful, and she's wonderful, and all of us are very happy that she's back on Atlanta Housewives.
We are. Well, I am.
I will say this, but I will also say, in my 50s, I would not want to be out in the streets looking for a man. Just not me. I would love to have a man that loves me like Christ loves the church. I would love to be a man. I'm not saying any man. I don't think you have to be with a man. But in my 50s, I would rather be settled with the father of my children, happy in a household that he can pay the rent. That's all I'm going to say about it, girl. Man.
Okay, keyword on I would rather. Because she says something about Phaedra looking for a man. Is Phaedra looking for a man? Now, I know she is kind of seeing this check dude, but it kind of seems like if he was dead and gone and she had to bury him tomorrow because she is a mortician and things like that, then she would barely have a mist come down that eye. I mean, it doesn't really seem like Phaedra Parks is looking for a man. It doesn't seem like she's desperate or in search of a man or that she needs one. She seems pretty happy to me. We know that she does not want to be remarried. She likes her money and she likes her space, and she wants to raise up her children and do her and be single and do her. Okay, Phaedra seems pretty happy being 50 and single. I mean, I'm just saying. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Moving right along, I want to go ahead and get into what do we want to talk about? We want to talk about, what are we talking about? We don't know. Okay, Brit Eady versus Shamea. So Shamea is going on a press tour for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season Sweet 16. And when asked about the newbies, she keeps saying that Brittany was an unpleasant surprise and that we are going to be surprised by some of the things that she does later on in the season. Let's go ahead and get into that.
We see a lot of new faces on this season, and you say that you are the glue. So if you are the glue, who is the wrench in the group?
Ooh, so I feel like there are good surprises and bad ones.
Okay.
Right? I think Kelli has been a great surprise. I love how much she's involved in our community and what she does to give back. Brit has been a not so great surprise, kind of unpleasant surprise. And you'll get to see that a little bit later in the season, but
What's interesting is that on another interview, she basically said that she regrets, scolding Kenya for the whole revenge porn situation because Brit later on does, whatever she does to make her an unpleasant surprise. All right. So very, very, very interesting. Shamea, Portia, and then Kelli and Brit, they kind of swapped, right? To where it seems like Shamea and Portia were supposed to be best friends, thick as thieves. Well, now Shamea is best friends with Kelli, and then Portia seems to be really cool with Brit. Okay.
Start with cleaning the peaches. Let's do it. I gotta spray them all down.
Spray them all down.
Because we do know some dirty peaches. Oh, we know some dirty peaches in this. That ain't what we want.
It just gets rid of all pesticides.
Hoicides, pesticides.
Hoicides, pesticides.
That's that mouth of yours is gonna get you in trouble.
Fraudicides.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you stop. Stop.
All right, fine.
Be kind.
Hoicides, fraudicides. Is that what she said? I hope Miss Eady is sitting next to Andy. I hope Miss Eady, the way she has Kenya bothered, Shamea, Kelli. Okay, this bitch is shaking the table. Brit Eady is shaking the table. Why are all of the women so bothered? Premiere night or whatever that night that was, you had Portia and Brittany Eady twerking on each other. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Moving on. Last but not least, I did want to mention, Nene Leakes. Speaking of dirty peaches. No, I'm playing. Okay, we love you, Nene. But no, Nene Leakes has finally done what I feel like she should have done 3 years ago, which is do her own podcast, talk show, what have you. And she's finally done it. We have the Nene Leakes show. And she's on there shading, guess who? Okay, y'all saying Shamea is the star of the show, but for some reason, all that people can talk about nowadays is who? Portia.
So I want to jump right into all things tea.
Okay, I'm ready.
He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of yours.
He is.
Simon Guobadia. Of course, I was at him and Portia Williams'
Shout out to Michelle.
wedding. I've known Portia for years. Obviously, we've worked together. If there was no Nene, there would be no Portia, honey. Catch that tea.
How Cardi B said, what was the reason? Y'all really hate this girl. And she was on Michelle's live a few days ago, right after Portia did her interview with the Breakfast Club, talking about, I was going through a divorce and I didn't want to be around nobody. I didn't want to work on the Upshaws. It wasn't personal to Nene, etc., etc. Nene sat up there on Michelle's live talking about fuck Portia and whatever she got to say. She's lying. She a liar. Ciao. Anyways, what else is happening on the Nene Leakes show?
What is the problem here?
I think that there is a mass smear campaign, and I hate to say that because I don't want it to be true. You know what I mean? But we know the powers that be, the NBC Universals, the this, the that. They have power.
Not talking about my family, honey.
I'm not saying them, but
Okay, back up.
The entertainment.
NBC Universal is your family. When the check stops, they're racist, they're cokeheads, they're crackheads, age discrimination, racial discrimination, gender bias, okay? When the checks roll in, that's my family. Don't speak on my family. Okay? You think that they blackballed you, but you don't think they sent whatchamacallit to ICE. I don't think they did either, okay? If you felt blackballed, it was because they didn't want you to be a part of NBC Universal, but you could very well work with ABC, Disney, Paramount, CBS, whatever other media conglomerate there is. Okay. Zeus. Like how you did. But I mean, I'm just saying, okay, when the check stops, racist. And listen, I'm not saying that they're not racist, but I'm just saying these are facts. When the check stopped, it was all about the gender bias and racial discrimination. When the checks came in, it's all about, they're my family. Food for thought. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.